All right, what up, people? It's your boy Chig from Green the Evil Eye, coming to you again with a brand new video. Um, this one is to review the Rennes versus Arsenal game, where Rennes ran out 3-1 winners against Arsenal. Yeah, pretty much everything that could go wrong went wrong today. Other than perhaps us getting an injury, that's the only thing that could have been worse. Well, we picked up an away goal, but for what good it's going to give us, the way we play today, oh my gosh. And I know we had 10 men. I already know that people are going to say, oh, Chig, calm down. We had 10 men. And I get that. We had 10 men. But if we're being honest, outside of the first half an hour, what the fuck did we actually do? What do we do? You're lying to yourself if you're watching that game, 10 men or not, and didn't think at some point that they were going to go on and win that game and win it well. Our only saving grace is that we have an away goal. 2-0 will be good enough. And in normal circumstances, I'd say at the Emirates, we can beat these lot 2-0. Can we? I'm not fucking so sure. I saw these bunch of French supposed nobodies tear us a new one today. I mean, they really did. They were peppering. They welcomed check back to Rennes, peppering that goal with shots. And, it was a matter of time. I mean, my gosh, flipping heck. Ben Arthur had the freedom of our defense. He had literally the key to our defense. He was able to stroll around the way he wanted, how he wanted. No issues whatsoever. You had my man who hit that first goal. I forget his name. I know it begins with B. He was causing us problems for most of the night. But who did I tell you in my preview would be the guy that caused us the most problems during that night? Sarr. And he looks every bit the player that everyone's been saying he is. Yeah, people have been talking about Pepe and how they hope that Arsenal go and get Pepe. This kid is supposed to be just as good. And we saw evidence of that. He had Monreal on toast, put marmalade on that shit, and just for the fuck of it, put peanut butter. Not because it tastes nice, just because he fucking could. He roasted him over and over and over again. It was inevitable he would score that third goal. Inevitable. No one's even surprised. I mean, I know we had 10 men. I know, because I'm going to keep getting reminded of this in the comments. I know. But sometimes you should be able to defend better. You should be able to defend better than that with 10 men. At least defend better than that. Socrates, listen, I've liked you a lot as a player. I think you're a good, solid central defender. But I ain't going to lie to you, and I agree with my boy Zach on Twitter. Shout out to Zach. You ain't got no motherfucking sense, man. I'm sorry, you got no sense. You were lucky to get away with the first challenge that you made. We was in the first 5 minutes. And I thought, how the hell did you not get a yellow card for that? I actually thought that was more of a yellow card than the last one that ended up getting you sent off. You picked up the second challenge, so you picked up your first yellow. Be easy, bruh. Be easy. The thing is that I know the way the guy was running in, if he'd got past Socrates, he had an opportunity on goal. But the angle weren't favouring him. At least stay on the fucking pitch. And this is what I ain't gonna lie, a little part of me, just a little fucking part of me, hates Jens Lehmann because he made the same stupid decision where he came rushing out like an idiot and against that Champions League, and I could see what was going to happen before the fuck it happened. And he took out my man. I know it was Messi actually took out. He took him out, ended up getting himself sent off, and I just thought, why? I would rather them score and have 11 men to try and get ourselves back into the game. And it was the same situation, bro. We're 1-0 up. Be easy. Be easy. Calm down. Just see that shit off. If he runs off into the distance, and even if he ended up scoring, 1-1 is not a disaster. Just stay on the pitch. It's not a disaster. Meanwhile, this idiot hacks him down, and I just thought to myself, oh my days. And it's in the first half as well. This is in the 40th minute. And then just to compound my misery, just to take that extra bit of a piss, they score from the resulting free kick. In fact, they didn't even really do that because the first free kick was shit. But then the rebound came to the same guy and he struck it. I ain't even a blame check. Ain't no one saving that. The strike was such a sweet strike. That second goal was fucking dumb as well. I thought maybe there might be a bit of a reaction. Listen, Emre, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to understand your mentality. I'm trying to get it. But as soon as you took Obi off, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like what are you doing? I didn't necessarily agree with what everyone was saying on Twitter, that Ozil, and this is coming from me, I didn't necessarily agree that Ozil was terrible, but Ozil was surely the one you take off in that situation. You take him off, waste no time. You put on a Ramsey. I wouldn't necessarily have put on a Guendouzi. I would have put on an Ainsley Maitland-Niles, put him on as right back, because as soon as Mickey went to right back, he went great today, but he went from not great to absolutely useless when he moved into right back. There were decisions where I was just like, what are you doing, bro? I like Guendouzi a lot. In a situation like that, you don't want Guendouzi on. Because he's someone that gives away the ball a lot. Like a lot. And actually, when he came on and Iwobi came off, it's no coincidence that there was just constant pressure that resulted from that. No coincidence at all. I saw people trying to defend it. Iwobi was the only out ball we fucking had, because Aubameyang was missing in the whole match. And then when Iwobi did come off, Aubameyang thought, oh, I'll be smart and try and go onto the left-hand side. But it's like, bro, you're not strong enough to play on that left-hand side. You're not inventive enough to play on that left-hand side. So every time the ball came to him on the left-hand side, shock horror, the attack broke down. Whereas with Iwobi, don't get me wrong, this motherfucker gives the ball away a lot. He even did that tonight. But every now and again, he'll go on a little bit of a dribbling run. And people are able to make moves off that. Playing Kolasinac up front is not going to work. Couldn't believe when I saw that. Terrible. The performance was terrible. Individual performances are terrible. I asked for Aubameyang to shake it off. My gosh. If this is you shaking it off, bruh, keep it on. Stay on the bench. I don't know what we're going to do for Sunday. I went from feeling quietly confident about Sunday to we're going to get smoked on Sunday. I hate United so much. I ain't going to lie to you. I hate them. I hate them fuckers. After Tottenham, it's always United. Always. Don't get me wrong, I don't like Liverpool because of Liverpool fans, not because I hate the team. United, I hate the team. I hate the history. I hate everything about them. You know why? Because I was a 90s kid. I was born 85. But I remember all that constant domination bullshit from United. I remember all that. Coming into this game that we desperately need to win because it looks like we're hanging by a thread in this fucking European League competition. I have to get something out of United, and we're playing like these. We're playing like a bunch of idiots. Just absolutely pathetic. This is a feeble performance. And who knows? Maybe tomorrow I might feel differently. That's why I like doing the player ratings the following day, because I have an opportunity to calm the fuck down a little bit and take stock. But to be perfectly honest, I'm bitterly disappointed right now. We should have performed better than this. We should have done. And you know what? Maybe we still get through. Because I know what people are going to be like. Everybody calm down. You know, we still got another leg. We can beat these lot 2-0. Even if we fucking do, why put ourselves in this position in the fucking first place? Why? A competition that supposedly we can win. Fuck off. I'm not playing like that. Oh, you lot. I'm out of it, man. I'm so annoyed. So annoyed. I could take losing. Even if we ended up losing to these guys, lose respectfully, you know? But just losing like that, you just got bitch slapped all over the place. I don't care. 10 men or no 10 men. We weren't playing that great with 11. But at least we were still in the thing. And that was the other fucking thing. Before I go, the thing that really annoyed me about the third goal was a fucking counter attack. We were attempting to put pressure on them. And you know what I don't understand? Why doesn't maybe one or two people be like, listen, 2-1 ain't a disaster. We can take these lot out at the Emirates. Let's keep it down to 2-1. And let's try not to make the job too difficult. It's a throw-in, and there's like 4, 5, 6 games. Sorry, there's 4, 5, 6 players moving up top. I'm like, bruh, we have 10 men. Why don't you calm down and drop 3 of them players back so that they don't counter us and take the game completely away from us? And all right, don't get me wrong. Maybe I'm fucking exaggerating. The game ain't completely away from us, but let's be real here. At the Emirates, boy, is it going to be a fucking challenge. It's almost like we're praying for Saar or Ben Arthur. Ben fucking Arthur. He wasn't that great for Newcastle. Was even less useless for PSG. And suddenly, it was even more useless for PSG. And suddenly we make this motherfucker look like he's about this life. He ain't about this life. I'm gone, yo. I'm out of it. I'll be back tomorrow with the player ratings. Peace.